Hey guys, welcome back to our channel movie summary here. The supermoon is rising again, but this time, the world isn't ready for what's about to happen. A year ago, a terrifying massacre left millions transformed into savage werewolves under the moon's eerie glow. Now, as the supermoon approaches once more, scientists are racing against time to stop the inevitable. But why are these mutations happening? What is the secret behind the moon's deadly power? Scientists have created a mysterious solution, moon screen, that could hold the key to survival. Yet, as the night unfolds, the truth begins to unravel in ways no one could have foreseen. Will the spray work, or is humanity doomed to face a night of terror once again? Today we are going to explain the movie name Werewolves, one of the best horror movie of 2024. So let's get started. For those who don't know about the supermoon, let me tell you that the supermoon is when the moon is closest to Earth during a full moon. It is mentioned at the beginning of movies. A year ago, when the supermoon was active, millions of people become werewolves, causing a terrifying massacre. Now, once again, the night of the supermoon is coming. Actually, coming into contact with the light of the supermoon causes mutations, turning people into werewolves. To deal with this strange problem, a team of scientists comes forward, including Dr. Arda and 4 other biologists, Dr. Wesley, Dr. Amy, Dr. Evan, and Dr. Vasky. Dr. Arda addresses the nation and informs them that the supermoon is approaching and we need to be prepared. However, no one knows why mutations are happening suddenly due to the supermoon. When Dr. Arda is asked about it, he avoids the question. But to deal with this odd problem, they have created a spray solution called Moon Screen. Whether it works or not will be determined through testing, which will be conducted tonight when the supermoon rises. A total of 4 volunteers will be tested, including Amy's boyfriend Miles. After that, we see Dr. Wesley and his family, including his sister-in-law Lucy and niece Emma. It's important to mention that both Wesley and his brother were in the army, and his brother died in the last year's massacre. Wesley left the army and became a saint. While saving the world, he also had to ensure the safety of his family, for which he made good preparations, setting up traps at the gate, installing paper spray with a current, and setting up several cameras. Meanwhile, his neighbor Reagan comes over to give cookies to Lucy, and in exchange, Lucy gives her a spare battery and paper spray for emergencies. Their other neighbor Cody is practicing shooting outside, and Wesley stops him, telling him he is crazy because Lucy and Emma are inside, and the bullets could hit them too. He warns Cody to stop. Then he talks to Lucy and reminds her of safety rules, telling her not to open the door under any circumstances and to call him immediately in case of an emergency. He then talks to Emma, who is a bit scared, which is understandable as her father isn't there, and neither is her uncle. Wesley reassures her, saying he has secured the house completely, and promises her that no one will be able to break in. After that, he leaves for the lab. As soon as he leaves, Lucy locks all windows and doors and covers them so no one can get inside or the moonlight will shine in. To stay alert, Lucy monitors all the cameras. Just in case someone does manage to get into the house, she has a shotgun ready. On the other side, Cody is all geared up, wearing his marks and full action mood. Meanwhile, the city is preparing for lockdown and homeless people are being sent to shelters. Later that night, everyone prepares for the testing. The scientists wear special suits to protect themselves from the moonlight. Dr. Arda keeps an eye on the outside. Then the 4 volunteers are placed in separate cages and moon screen is applied to them. After that, they start opening the domes. In the meantime, one of the volunteers, a girl, gets scared and says that she has changed her mind and doesn't want to do this anymore. She asks to be let out, but it's too late. As the dome opens, all 4 of them are bathed in the moonlight, but surprisingly, nothing happens. The spray had stopped the mutation, and everyone is very happy about this. Then, their blood samples are collected and studied. Dr. Arda joins them wearing protective gear. Meanwhile, Reagan hears strange noises and gets scared, thinking someone has broken into her house. And then we see a video of it. An hour had passed since the spray was applied, and suddenly everyone's bodies started reacting. The spray could only work for an hour. In no time, the 4 of them form a crowd and start causing destruction. Seeing this, Voss starts trying to close the dome, but its mechanism is damaged and it gets stuck. The crowd begins attacking everyone, and some guards try to stop the wolves. All the scientists rush toward the emergency exit. Aranda, Ivan, and Wesley are running together, but in the meantime, Aranda's suit tears, and upon coming in contact with moonlight, he starts transforming into a wolf. Before they could react, Aranda swipes and tears Ivan's stomach open. At that moment, a guard shoots at the wolf, but it manages to escape. Meanwhile, Wesley helps Ivan and tries to take him out of there. On the other side, Dr. Amy is still engaged in testing. The alarm alerts her that something is wrong, and as she steps outside, she sees everyone running around in panic. She doesn't understand what's happening, but suddenly, a corpse crashes into the glass and falls in front of her. At that moment, she understands the situation. Soon after, Wesley appears with Ivan, but a wolf approaches and kills Dr. Voss in front of them, and it starts advancing toward them. The three of them barely manage to lock themselves in a room. The wolf continues to attack, but is shot and killed by guards from outside. Elsewhere, we see Lucy, who notices someone walking on the road. She knows the lockdown is in place, but some people don't listen and have come out. They could be wolves, or possibly homeless people who didn't find shelter. Meanwhile, Cody hears the howling of wolves, which makes him alert. He spots a wolf sitting on a tree and immediately opens fire on it. Back at the lab, Ivan dies due to excessive bleeding, which causes Amy to panic. She says that survival seems impossible now. Even if they escape the wolves, they won't survive the moonlight. Wesley suggests they use the spray, even if it works only for an hour. It does help. Meanwhile, Cody hears more howling, and before he can understand anything, a wolf attacks his house, causing Cody to crash into the wall. And then we see a video behind him. Here, moonlight enters through the broken parts of the house. As soon as it contacts, it turns into a werewolf and comes to attack its neighbor first. This means that Emmy and Wesley, while live, begin to spray and leave the area. Just then, Miles the werewolf appears before them. Emmy recognizes him as Miles, but Miles in his werewolf form doesn't recognize her. After a quick trick, both of them manage to escape from the center, and they drive away in Wesley's car. During this, Wesley calls home to check on things. Lucy, who is very anxious, mentions that she had heard about a shooting incident and suspects the wolves attacked Cody. She fears he will come as a werewolf to attack them. Emmy reassures her, saying, "Don't worry, we're on our way, we'll handle it." Suddenly, Lucy hears Reagan's voice at the gate, calling for help. Reagan says that a werewolf killed her mom and they are after her. She pleads, "Please open the gate." Lucy rushes to open it, but Wesley stops her, warning her not to open it no matter what happens. However, Lucy feels the need to help. Before she could act, the werewolf, who was Cody, drags Reagan away and severely injures her. Lucy feels terrible, realizing she couldn't do anything for Reagan. Meanwhile, Wesley's car gets into an accident. While Wesley and Emmy survive, the car is damaged. Cody, the werewolf, tortures Reagan instead of killing her, burning her with the electric current at the gate. Lucy, enraged at Cody, sprays pepper spray at the gate, incapacitating him. Meanwhile, Wesley and Emmy manage to escape the car. In the city, the wolves have caused havoc, and the atmosphere is terrifying. People are either fighting or dragging bodies. To avoid being noticed, Wesley and Emmy hide under a car. A werewolf comes very close to them, but it neither sees nor smells them, so it moves on, allowing them to escape. Cody the werewolf washes his eyes with water and then roars loudly, making Lucy shiver with fear. On the other hand, Wesley's 1-hour alarm goes off, signaling that the spray is no longer effective. Because of this, they both move to a shelter-like area, but the people there, thinking they are infected, attack them. These people belong to another community, and Wesley and Emmy explain that they are scientists and only want to go home. They ask them for directions to a tunnel. The leader of the group understands them and takes them to the tunnel entrance. After that, they enter the tunnel and reach a gate. Just as they're about to escape, a werewolf attacks them from behind, breaking the gate. The werewolf leaps at Wesley, but just in time, Wesley manages to secure the gate, trapping the werewolf. He manages to escape, and the werewolf is finished. Now they think of using the spray again to get out. To do this, they need to process it again, for which they need a freezer. Now somehow, both of them manage to cover themselves and enter a store. As soon as they enter, the security alarm goes off. Anyway, Amy goes and disables it, while Wesley places the solution in the freezer. Meanwhile, we see Cody, who is still trying to break into the house. He starts breaking the cameras one by one so that Lucy cannot keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, their solution is now ready to be used, and both of them use it and leave. Lucy, armed with a shotgun, prepares to face Cody. Outside, he's still looking for some way to break in as the gate is electrified. Then Cody gets an idea and drops the transformer armor, causing a blackout. Inside, Lucy and Emmy get even more scared. Meanwhile, Cody breaks through the gate and enters, but his foot gets caught in the trap set by Wesley. On the other side, Wesley and Amy reach the road where they see some people fighting in the crowd. They are also carrying large machine guns. Amy asks Wesley who these people are, and Wesley says he doesn't know, but they seem cool. They end up killing the people in the video. After a while, the area is cleared and their attention turns to Wesley and Amy. They see them as a threat and point guns at them. Wesley and Amy explain that they are scientists and that they have the antidote, assuring that they aren't mutated and aren't a threat. Just then, a wolf appears and lifts one of their companions, tearing off his helmet and face. The wolves are showing full brutality. Another wolf jumps in and kills the one with the machine gun. Now, Wesley and Amy are trapped among the wolves and their bullets run out. Amy then comes up with a plan. She will distract the wolves and Wesley should handle the machine gun. They do just that. Amy stands in front of the wolves and locks eyes with them, shouting loudly. The wolf in front of her says, "Now, it's my turn." At that moment, Wesley calls out to her from behind, and then he shoots the wolf. Seeing this, the rest of the wolves run away, and the area is cleared. Wesley tells Amy that this is their chance, and they both get in the car to leave. But in the meantime, a wolf grabs Amy and takes her away. Wesley can only watch, helpless. Now in his mind, only one thing remains. He must save his family. On the other side, Emmy and Lucy are now inside the house. Since the gate is broken, the rest of the wolves have reached the house. They are trying to climb the roof and enter. Lucy hears their noises and starts firing her shotgun, but the wolves are unharmed. In fact, the roof is getting punctured, letting moonlight in. Lucy's problems increase as she has to fight the wolves while avoiding the moonlight. Just then, a wolf breaks into the house and enters, forcing both of them to hide in the darkness. Outside, Wesley arrives, where several wolves are waiting to greet him. Cody is also with them, having freed himself from the trap. Wesley is ready for the fight and starts taking out every wolf in his path with the car. However, Cody is a little more careful and makes a direct attack on the car, sending it into a wall. Back inside the house, one wolf finally finds Lucy and Emmy. Lucy faces him with a knife, but the wolf throws her away and moves toward Emmy. During the fight, Lucy manages to grab an axe, which she uses to kill the wolf. Just then, Wesley arrives and now everyone can take a breath, but then they notice that Cody the wolf is still alive. Wesley asks Lucy for the gun, but she tells him that the bullets are finished. Wesley then realizes that to defeat the monster, he must become a monster himself. He tells Lucy and Emmy to take care and says his final goodbye before leaving. Under the moonlight, he transforms into a wolf and confronts Cody. He tells him, "Cody, you're a terrible neighbor. You always cause trouble, but today I will kill you for what you did." A fierce fight between the two ensues. Wesley overpowers Cody, and in the end, he rips off his head. Wesley saved his family, but now the question is, who will save them from Wesley since he has become a monster too? Lucy quickly hides Emmy in a closet and tells her to stay there. If she doesn't return, she should seek help in the morning. In the meantime, she finds a bullet and reloads the shotgun, preparing to face Wesley, the wolf. Wesley enters the house, but Lucy doesn't want to kill him. She tries to show him a family photo, hoping he will recognize them, but he doesn't. He is about to kill her when the alarm goes off, signaling that sunrise has arrived. Lucy uses the last bullet to create a hole in the wall, letting sunlight in. The sunlight hits Wesley, transforming him back into his normal self. In the end, all three of them survive, and the movie ends. This film was quite good, keeping us engaged from start to finish. The werewolves shown in this film are not like regular werewolves. They are quite intelligent, think like humans, but their actions are monstrous. However, they don't possess supernatural powers like regular werewolves, such as heightened senses, healing, or the ability to create more werewolves by biting others. They can be killed without silver bullets. The supermoon causes mutations, and if humans turn into werewolves, they return to normal once the sun rises. So friends, this was the explanation of the Werewolf movie. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care and keep watching.